Ever feel like you're drowning in to-dos?
Yeah.
Like that to-do list is out to get you.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
We're diving into that today. We're going to unlock some serious productivity secrets.
Sounds good to me.
All right, so we're taking a deep dive into this guide you sent over, How to Become More Productive at Work. It's got some really solid strategies, and I'm excited to break them down with you.
Yeah, I think it's a great resource. Where should we start?
Well, the guide really emphasizes prioritization right off the bat. It's not just about checking things off, but really focusing on the stuff that makes the biggest impact. What do you think?
Absolutely. It's so easy to get caught up in the whirlwind of just trying to get through everything. That's where, a system like the Eisenhower Matrix comes in handy.
The Eisenhower Matrix.
Yeah, the guide talks about it. It's basically about categorizing your tasks based on their urgency and importance.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of that. Like, if you have a big project deadline coming up.
Exactly. That's urgent and important, so it goes in the do it now quadrant.
Gotcha.
But then you have things like maybe researching new productivity apps. That's important in the long run, but not urgent. So the matrix helps you visualize that.
I love that. It's like you're creating a roadmap for your workday. You decide where your energy goes.
Exactly. It brings intention to your actions.
Okay, but even with a prioritized to-do list, staying focused can still be such a struggle.
Oh, tell me about it.
Right. So the guide talks about this idea of time blocking, which I'm a huge fan of.
Time blocking, what is that?
So instead of letting the day just happen to you, you proactively block out time for specific tasks.
Ah, okay. So instead of just saying, I'm going to work on this project sometime today, you actually schedule it in.
Yes. It's like creating a schedule for your brain.
Mm.
And honestly, it's been a game changer for me.
Really?
Yeah. I used to be the king of distraction. Email tabs, social media, you name it. It was rough. Time blocking really helped me buckle down and focus.
That makes sense. So you're essentially creating dedicated time slots for different types of work.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you know what else the guide mentions? They suggest scheduling your deep work for those peak focus hours. Like first thing in the morning when you're fresh.
That's smart. Front-loading your day with the tough stuff. Now creating a distraction-free zone.
Oh man, that's easier said than done, right?
Yeah. It's tough, but even small tweaks help. Having a dedicated workspace, even if it's just a corner of your dining table, can signal to your brain, okay, it's work time.
It's like creating those mental boundaries. I like it.
Absolutely. And technology. It's amazing, but it can be a huge distraction. The guide talks about using app blockers for those tempting websites, turning off non-essential notifications.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah.
Seriously, those little notification sounds can totally derail my focus if I let them.
Oh, I know. Combining that with time blocking, now you're talking about a recipe for serious productivity.
Totally. And you know what else I loved from the guide?
What's that?
The section on productivity tools, like Asana, Trello.
Oh, yeah. Those are game changers. It's incredible how the right tools can totally streamline your workflow.
Right. The guide mentions shared calendars, task lists, automated reminders. It's like having a personal assistant.
It's all about working smarter, not harder, right?
Exactly.
It seems like you've gotten a lot out of this guide already.
Oh, absolutely. Okay, so to recap all this productivity goal, we talked about prioritizing tasks strategically with the Eisenhower Matrix. We dove into creating laser focus with time blocking. We tackled the challenge of distractions, and we even touched on harnessing the power of productivity tools.
And the best part is, these strategies, they're all actionable. You can start implementing them today.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Even if it's just picking one thing.
Exactly. Just one small tweak to your routine can have a ripple effect and lead to some really great results.
I love that. Small changes, big impact.
Exactly.
It's a perfect note to end on.